Hello, my name is Jahira Velasquez, and before we begin our next video on how to use GoHighLevel and how to set it up, I'd like to convey the importance of having a team in place to support you through your entrepreneurial journey. When you first start out as a solopreneur, it can be extremely overwhelming to have to be the one to constantly keep up with supplies and make sure that all of it is available. You to constantly have to post on social media, market yourself, be the one to go out and provide the service. It's all very overwhelming when you just talking about it's overwhelming. So when we as a marketing agency talk to clinic owners, we ask them what is the most important thing that they want to accomplish. And most of it is getting the word out. You want people to know who you are, you want people to recognize your brand. So we encourage you to schedule a consultation call with us, see if we are going to be a fit, because with the support that we can give you, we'll be able to help you not just streamline your marketing strategies, but also streamline your day to day operations. And this is going to help with improving patient satisfaction, improving patient retention, all while boosting your bottom line. And that is the end goal, right? Is to make money. So go ahead and visit www.infusiontherapymarketing.com and schedule a consultation. Just have a conversation. It's free, and we'll be able to see if we're a fit. And if we're a fit, I have a bonus for you available. All right, let's get on with the lesson. Hello and welcome back to my channel, IB Therapy Marketing Tips and Strategies. Today we're going to cover the setup process for your account view on GoHighLevel. In the last video, I kind of glossed over it, so today I want to go ahead and take my time and go through it a little bit more in detail. And then at the end of it, we'll show you a cool little tool that you can use as a Chrome extension that'll allow you to customize your account view. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Here is the agency view. We covered that in the last video. We're going to go to the settings tab. In the settings tab, you'll be able to enter a profile picture or a logo. Be mindful of the sizes. They do adhere to those. Enter your information and then click the update profile button. You're going to go to the company tab. And in the company tab, you'll upload a company logo, the company information, the website. You can enter the URLs for your privacy policy and terms and conditions. And then here where it says custom CSS, I'm going to show you something later on that's going to be really cool. And you'll be able to grab all of this information, cut and paste it here, and then save. Choose the theme that you want. Personally, I like dark, so I click that and then update company. Click that right there and it'll save all the information. You'll add the company's address and time zone and then click the update address button. There's also some other things that you can enable. You can scroll through it, read it, see if you need it, try it out. Right now I don't need any of that, so I just don't enable it. And then for the team, you can enter team members. Now, when I say team members, if you're an IB clinic that has hired a marketing company like myself, and you're using this platform, you can add them here and then you'll just assign them a role. Example, add the team member here. You can add their logo, add the representative who's going to be working with you, and then you enable the features that you're going to allow them to have access to. So when it's blue, that means that it's enabled. So you can enable all of this. You can customize it however you want to customize it. And then you'll assign them a role. If it's to an account, if it's towards the agency as a whole, then you just assign that here and you give them their role, user or admin. And you can select the sub account if they're specifically working with a sub account. You'll click save. and it'll save that information here. Now we're going to switch to the sub account view. We're going to go down to the settings tab. And once again, you're going to have an opportunity to enter the business information. You'll click to upload the business logo. Again, make sure of the size. You enter the information, legal business information, and you'll click the update information here. You go down, you're going to enter some more business information. If you're a registered entity, you're going to have to enter your business registration number, what areas you're going to service, and then again, update information button. For call and voicemail settings, you'll be able to set up, customize a voicemail message that you want your potential client to listen to. And then you'll click the Save Call Settings button. And then again, the physical address of the business, update, authorized representative, update, and then you'll be able to click a few things that you would like to enable. Especially when it comes to text messages, it'll allow you to enable some of these. You can customize them by clicking on here, and you just write the message that you want. You can apply it to all your sub accounts and then save. And then down below, when you receive a missed call, in other words, somebody calls you, you aren't able to pick it up. If their number is able to receive text messages, this is what's gonna be sent out automatically. And then you'll be able to customize this and then save the missed call settings button. Click that there. Under my staff tab, you'll be able to list all the employees for this particular sub account. It is the same way as adding a team member. You come in here, you put in their information, profile picture. They can customize, or you can customize for them, a signature block. Enable it so that way anytime there's information going out, it automatically enables the signature block. You can add them to a calendar. This would allow anybody who's going to schedule with them to select their name and schedule whatever appointment they want with that person. We're going to enable permissions, just like the team member. Add roles, and you can set up the call and voicemail settings for them. You can set up their availability and configure their calendar. You'll click the save button and it'll save the employee here. I'm going to show you pipelines, although this is going to be a whole nother video. Pipelines is pretty much, it's how you receive, or from where you receive interest from different prospects. So somebody wants to just set up a consultation. You have a pipeline that sets up a consultation and it has steps that are triggered whenever the prospect moves through that funnel. For example, in this consultation one, let's say that they click the button on my website to schedule a free consultation. It'll log them as a new lead. It'll tag them as a new lead. And then if they attend, it'll be tagged as attended, only because the workflow that I set up has a trigger link option where if the person clicks the link in the email, which is the Zoom link, then it's going to move them through the rest of this. It'll say they attended because they clicked on the link, or if they don't click on the link, it'll just show a no-show. And that's all triggered according to how many days, minutes, hours that you set up. And it'll move them through this process here. Now you can add as many stages as you would like. You can move these stages up and down. You can enable to see this particular stage or pipeline in a funnel chart or in a pie chart. You'll be able to see this. And what I mean is, See that? Enable, or disable. Now we're going to enable it and enable it. You'll be able to view this in a chart format. You'll hit the save button and it'll save that consultation or that pipeline. Phone numbers. You'll be able to add a phone number that you would like to use for the company that will forward automatically to whichever phone number that you want to forward to. I personally have this one that will forward to my mobile phone. I'm always out and about and I'm always moving places here and there. So I like to be able to be available whenever it's possible. And so you'll set this up by just adding new number. Let's do that. You'll be able to look at what number there are that are available, and you can just click and choose whichever one. And you'll proceed to purchase it. You see the price right here. And then you follow the steps to verify because you have to do an A2P verification so that you're compliant and you'll be able to send messages and receive messages to this number. And then probably, no, we're not going to get there yet. Let's do domains next. Here you'll be able to add your domain. You click on the add button here, enter the domain URL, and when you hit continue, it's going to give you some information. Let's just enter something just for the heck of it. It'll give you the option to add the www dot. We'll click continue. And then you see this information, you have to add, it says here, set up your domain manually by adding the following records. You have to add this information to the DNS records wherever it is that your domain is being hosted, be it Google, GoDaddy or Google domains. You have to add this information in there, and you got to click the verify records so that they know that it's been connected correctly and they'll be able to communicate. What this allows is for the website that you create to be pointed to the domain that you have hosted on either one of those platforms. Let's get out of here. In the media tab, you'll be able to open here and you can upload any media, videos, images, PDFs. You'll be able to enter all of that here, and you can create folders so that you can keep everything organized. Integrations. Now, this is one of the most important tabs. Here, you'll be able to connect to your Gmail. If you're using Google Workspace, it'll allow you to attach all of this and connect it. It'll allow you to connect your Google Business Profile. And then it also allows you to connect your social media. Now you see here where it's Facebook and Instagram. Down below, you'll be able to connect TikTok and LinkedIn. You can also connect your QuickBooks if you have this account and that's what you use for your business. It'll allow you also to connect the payment portal that you want to use or the payment integration. I use Stripe personally, but there's an option to use PayPal and some other ones. Okay, so that's it for setting it up. Now, this cool little tool that I saw months ago, I enabled it, or let me not say enabled it. So I went on to here and I searched for this visual CSS editor. Click on that and you want to enable this, add it to Chrome, and this is what it allows you to do. Up here where you see the Google extensions or the Chrome extensions, you click this button here, you click Visual Editor. There we go. So this is what you can do. You can click on the image here. It'll open this over here. You can change the background color. Let's say you want to change it to purple. See how it changed purple over here? Change it to whatever this color is, teal. And what ends up happening is if you whatever you correct, whatever you customize, let me use that word better. Whatever you customize, it'll start saving some information for you. You can change the positioning. See that? You can change the positioning of it. You can go over here. You want to change the, wait, come back. There we go. You want to change the text color. See the color is white. You can change it to red. See how I changed it to red over there? And what you do next is you click this export button here. Once you're done doing all of the changes that you want to have done, you click this export button. And this export button is going to give you this bit of information. What you do is you save all of this, copy. You're going to exit. There we go. Exit. Okay, here we go. Now, I think it's in the other one. Yeah, it's in the agency view. You go back to agency view, go back to settings. You're going to go to company, and you remember the little box at the bottom? Custom CSS right here. Now I'm going to add this at the very bottom because I'm going to erase it anyways, but I want you to see it. So we're going to paste what we copied here. It was those two things. Okay. Update. And then you're going to refresh. There you go. See how that changed there? And then check this out. See how that changed there? Your changes were saved. Dramatic example, but it's just that you would get a good idea of what it was going to look like. Now, let's go back. And we're going to erase that. Update. All right. I got my look back here. So that's good. Excellent. So that was the neat little tool that I wanted to show you. So if you liked it, click the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell. We also have a Slack channel for IV therapy clinic owners. If you want to be around other clinic owners that are learning how to market their business, that are sharing ideas, proven strategies that have worked for them, the link